Hi, my name is Penny, and as usual, I'm here to talk about some bookish things. Specifically today, I wanted to talk about the books that I'm planning to read during the Reading Rush. The Reading Rush is a rebrand of what used to be called Booktubeathon, and I was trying to convince myself that because the name has changed, I don't need to do it, I don't have time to do it, but then I realized that I want to do it. So I'm going to do it. But I've come up with a way to do it in a way that's easy and I can fit it in with my TBR for the Book Junkie trials without making things too difficult for myself, which is really something I need to get a lot better at. So for the Reading Rush, there are 7 challenges, and like the ultimate goal is to read 7 books, but you can double up on challenges if you want to. I don't think I need to, but it's good to have that option there. But today I am going to go through all 7 challenges and the 7 things that I plan to read to meet those challenges. The first challenge is to read a book with purple on the cover, and for that I'm going to go with this Gem and the Holograms comic outrageous annual that I got, I think, for Christmas this last year. It does not have much purple on the cover, but it has enough. It just has to have a tiny bit, and it has a tiny bit. And it's super short, so it should be a really quick read, which is what I'm trying for. And I've been wanting to get to it for a while, actually. Maybe I got it for my birthday. I think maybe I got it for my birthday. Some kind of gift-giving ceremony. The second challenge is to read a book while sitting in the same spot the whole time you're reading it. And for that, I'm going to go with Leo the Lop. You will see this kind of book a few times in this TBR. These are some books that are from my childhood. They're really little short quick reads and they have really cute pictures. So I'm excited to reread these since I don't think I've read them since I was like under 10 at least, possibly a lot younger. So Leo the Lop's going to be my one for that because I'm sure I can sit down and read it in one go. Challenge number 3 is to read a book that you meant to read last year, and for me I'm going to go with The Iron Trials by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. So this is the first in a series called the Magisterium series. I believe there is a boy who becomes a magician, but he's not very happy about it because he's been taught his whole life not to trust magicians, so he ends up going to magician school and I guess learning some things. I meant to read this last year at least, possibly before that. I don't really remember when I picked it up, but I picked it up at some point because I saw it was cheap. I've liked quite a few of Holly Black's things, so I thought I might like this one. And I was already planning to read it because it came up under one of my TBR machine challenges when I was creating my July TBR. What month is it? Who even knows? Plus, it's a middle grade book and it should also be a pretty quick read. Hopefully. Challenge number 4 is to read an author's first book. Now, just after I started trying to put this TBR together, my hold on the Red Rising audiobook by Pierce Brown. I keep wanting to say Pierce Brosnan, but that's not who it is. But my audiobook hold came through and I looked it up, and Red Rising is in fact his debut novel. So I'll listen to that audiobook. Audiobooks are easy to get through, although I do have a couple of others to read next week, so it might mean I need to find some more audiobook time. But that's okay, it's still a lot easier than reading another book. And to be honest, I don't really know much about this book other than Pierre Ford really likes it. I think it's a science fiction, something about the people of the lower class taking on the people of the upper class. Sounds cool. Why not? Challenge number 5 is to read a book with a non-human main character, and for this I'm going to go with Catendra, which is a book about this overweight cat who learns to have a more healthy lifestyle. There are not any humans in this book at all, so I will be reading that. Again, really short, really cute pictures, but like honestly, why would a cat be eating vegetables? That's ridiculous. Challenge number 6 is to read a book that has 5 or more words in the title, and for that I'm going to go with Little Mouse on the Prairie. That's exactly 5 words, so we'll read this one. Again, really short, cute pictures. Look at these cute little mouses, so cute. So I'll read that. Again, super quick read. And lastly, the challenge is to read and watch a book to movie adaptation, and for this I was already planning to listen to the audiobook for Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I've been meaning to read this book for a couple of months now, and I decided to make it easier on myself and listen to the audiobook. I was already planning to read it this week, so that's convenient. I will just need to track down the movie and watch that as well. I don't really like romance, so I'm not sure how it's going to go. But I did a while ago watch the Lizzie Bennet Diaries web series, which is a retelling of Pride and Prejudice, and I really enjoyed that. So I'm hoping that I can find something to enjoy in the book and the movie as well. So that means for the reading rush, I just need to read this short little comic book, these 3 children's books, this 1 actual book, and then 2 audiobooks. So I think that should be quite achievable. I am also trying to read for the week the Bards part of the Book Junkie Trials, so I need to also read Middle Game by Shauna Maguire, and I'm also trying to read Tilly and the Book Wanderers, Pages & Co. by someone for the Step Right Up readathon. And I also have Pixel Juice by Jeff Noon on my TBR for the week because of my TBR machine challenge. So I do have some other books that I'm hoping to read, but for the reading rush specifically, it's just these 5 books and those 2 audiobooks. I think it's totally achievable. Hopefully not too difficult, because I've decided I don't want to make my reading difficult anymore. I want to make my reading fun. So fingers crossed, that's how the reading rush will work out for me. I do believe there's also going to be video challenges, and I am quite interested in participating in those, but I guess we'll see what they are before I commit to anything. If you're watching this and you're doing the reading rush, then let me know. Or if you have read any of these books that I'm going to be reading, then also let me know what you think of them. Otherwise, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.